Ooh, hello everyone. Welcome to Oddballs. We're back for another exciting week of fun and mystery and weirdness and these four beautiful people. The most beautiful people on the internet.
Us?
You know, I was expecting more Morgan responses. I was expecting more fish faces and weird, like, yeah, and not smiles and like gratitude. It's not what I expect from you.
I actually think that I'm one of the most beautiful people on the internet, so I thought we was going there.
Oh, we were just on. We thought that the dad from Inside Out was one of the most beautiful people on the internet. No, I get it. I
Well,
understand.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Don't we all?
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, you can get it for real.
I can't tell if that was like so gross or what that was supposed to be, Octo. Or do you just really like the dad from Inside Out?
I want you to Google a picture of the dad from Inside Out right now.
Like,
and I want you
like
to. I want you to look it up right now.
Google will be like, "Did you mean CinnamonToastKen?"
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
It's very cute. He's got a girl to raise, and she's going through some stuff, and it's all
She's
right.
going through some issues.
Yeah, and it's all right.
Did I tell you guys I saw that movie when I was stoned out of my mind? I don't recommend that.
You did a drug?
That was like the fourth time I'd ever done that in my life. And I ate the entire cookie instead of just half, like my sister said. And I was sobbing through the whole thing. And when the imaginary friend came out, I was like, "Don't go in there!" And I like shouted it in the theater. My sister was like, "Shut the fuck up!"
Oh no, you were that person. Oh,
I was that person.
Elspeth. I don't think I've ever said this to anyone, but right now, right this very moment, I love you like 26% more. Like you just gained like 1,000. You gained 1,000 Jesse rep. You're like you've grinded this rep and you finally hit exalted, and I'm so proud of you. And I couldn't be happier.
I did it.
Yeah, you really did it. Yeah, the reward's like a cloak or whatever the hell I can steal from Octa's room. So whatever. All right. What's going on, gang? We have got some stuff to get into today.
Boy, do we.
Last time, we experienced things from the other side of the story. We got to see what was going on with Frank and all of the weird people that lived in his very weird hovel city in a pool. And it ended insanely. And only one of those people, or I guess one of the characters, made it out. But on the flip side, our four main characters, Sam, Clarence, Fern, and Eddie, you all stepped through the portal, made it out just as the balls deteriorated and are no longer in our reality. They're no longer existing. Who knows? They're gone. The balls are gone. And you find yourself standing in the Wiz Life van or trailer, staring out at Fern's yard. The balls behind you have vanished. The gateway is gone forever. There's no hope of getting back to that world. Anyone in there, at least according to you, is gone for good. But the last thing you saw was like a little, like a puff of smoke flittering out from the portal and heading towards town. And that's where we left off last time. This time we start with the fact that Clarence, you notice something about your finger. It feels a little lighter. And when you look down, the ring is not on it.
Start like looking around the ground, see if I can find it.
Sure. Yeah. Give me an investigate.
Is this the right character? Okay.
Yeah, you find it on the ground. It fell off your finger. It is
oh no!
It rolled under some stuff.
Get it in like put it back on and see if it like slides back off again?
It does. It slides on and off. And there's one thing there's one thing that you know that this ring never did that before. You can investigate and determine if there's anything else you can notice about it, or maybe do a comprehend roll.
Oh, okay. I will try to comprehend what's going on here.
Mm-hmm. So you immediately recognize the bluish glow is no longer present. And as you slide it on and off, if you want, you can give it to the others and see if they can wear it. You can, I'll give you a bunch of answers depending on what you do. So you don't have to roll for it. What would you like to do? What kind of answers would you like?
Well, it's I'll hand it to Samantha and ask her to like do the lighter thing to it, like before we like made it glow and stuff by using like different types of energy and such.
Yeah, do you do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you go through and you just like, what do you do with the lighter? Do you light it all on fire? Do you stick it in the middle? Explain to me how you test this.
I'm gonna hold on to, maybe I'll put it on a stick or something to that effect, and then just light it on the stick, so I'm not gonna burn myself.
Sure. Yeah, you stick it around the stick and you light it, and the stick catches fire a little bit, but yeah, the ring doesn't glow. Nothing happens to it. There is no weird effect that happens. It's just a small, dark colored ring.
Is it hot?
It is hot. Yeah. The heat from the fire.
Is it hot?
It is only hot. Not hot,
Okay.
hot. That's a
Got
third
it.
degree burn, and that would really be bad for you guys.
That'd be pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah.
What else did we do to it? Like we put it with the foil, right? And to make a telescope out of it?
Yeah, we did all that. I don't remember if we did anything special or we just like wrapped it up. How do we do
pipe.
it?
I think we put it on a pipe.
You did try
like a
pipe,
kaleidoscope
all sorts
thing.
of things.
Well, after it cools down, yeah, like try put it on your finger and see if it like sticks or anything.
Yeah, I'll put it on my finger.
It just goes on your finger. Doesn't stick or anything. It just goes on your finger.
I think it's broken.
Oh.
How did it break?
I will give you the comprehend on this. Yeah, I'll give you the comprehend of this, Clarence. As everyone's like, why is it not working? You deduce that it was connected to that world. And there's something else that you seem to notice because of your 2 roll, which is very good. I was not prepared for this. There's something else you notice. Flat out, your weird connection and memories as you start to think back. You remember things from those past lives that you had. But you can't remember anything new, right? Like you remember the things you remember because you like remember them. That if that makes any sense. But if you try to think back on your other lives, you can't. Like it's just you. It's like if someone told you a story of something you had done and you just, okay, well, that's something I did. That's kind of what it feels like right now. You have no actual memory of the times in which you died.
Well, that's a really big weight off Clarence's shoulders. So I'm like old Clarence again, but just memories of the memories.
Yeah. You, if anything, you're old Clarence, but you know that within you, you have the ability to stand up for yourself or the ability to tell someone that you care. Like you've grown, but you're not 7 people in one body. You're literally just Clarence.
Well, what just happened's terrible, but I feel a lot better, guys.
Well, that's good. So you don't feel so conflicted.
Yeah, I don't feel like I have like 7 different opinions about everything anymore.
Eddie, hit him.
Yeah, Eddie, hit
yeah,
him.
okay.
Oh yeah, no.
Wait.
Oh, wait,
Wait, I'm just
no,
kidding.
Don't hit him. Don't hit him.
I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna. Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Stop!
Whoa!
Hey, stop it!
Whoa! Whoa! I'm not
Are you
touching
sure you're not?
Whoa.
You're not that guy, Clarence, that if we hit him, he's gonna get mean again?
I mean, he was pretty mean. He did make
I
me
didn't
feel
like
pretty
mean
bad.
Clarence. He was real
Yeah.
mean. He got
I
us
did not
into
like that
some
guy.
Yeah, he was a jerk.
Although,
was
to be
big
fair, I
jerk.
probably would have dated
What
him.
are you talking about? You got along with him.
Add a
Yeah,
character that's like
I'm
the
just
old
saying.
Clarence. He's the one that got mad. Oh no! I'm fine. I think I've moved past all that, right?
Okay. All right. That's good. Can I try on the ring?
Yeah, Sam's got it.
Kind of,
yeah.
always wanted to, because like when I sort of had a run in with it before, I was like able to remember a whole bunch of stuff, and now I think I kind of forgot it. So
Yeah, give it a shot.
yeah. She takes the ring.
Sure. And you put it on?
Yep.
Roll for me, if you will. What is the best roll for you for this? I try and give you the best chance. Roll for me I guess investigate. Oh my god. You collapse to the ground when you put it on. And the three around you see you fall. And you don't fall like thud. You sort of like old-timey, like, oh, faint to the ground. It's a very slow fall. And you no longer are seeing through your own eyes. You are flying through the city, very close to the ground, moving very, very quickly. It's almost like you are wafting through the air. And you're going towards some place, but you can't really make it out, because to the sides of your vision are little black, like, poofs.
And she's just on the ground, like, just.
I mean,
she's
you
not
are.
even- Okay. So
Right?
Fern,
I mean,
I'm confused. Fern is on. She's just on the ground, but she's not like in the reality anymore. Like her mind's not there anymore.
right now, like, you could, if you wanted to, feel everything in the room. You could slap Eddie if you wanted to, but your eyes are seeing something else.
What are they seeing? What are they seeing?
They're seeing flying through the city, very close to the ground, with little black poofs of smoke surrounding the periphery of your vision as you're moving towards something, but you can't quite make it out.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
Just let me hold on to you for a second, okay?
Oh, okay.
Oh no,
Whoa.
she's gonna become like 7 different ferns. Oh god.
Whoa.
Oh god. Oh
No,
great.
like, I can like
Maybe
see,
one of them will be cool.
I can like see this
Popular.
city.
Damn. Wait, what do you
I heard
wait,
that
the
thing.
city?
Yeah, like I can see
Sorry.
the city. Like there's like a shadowy thing, and there's a bunch of like puffs of shadow, and I'm moving real
Oh.
fast, and I'm on the ground. Whoa.
Fern, will
Yes.
you roll for me?
Like,
Will you
it's
roll
like
for
when
me
you put on the 3D glasses and you see stuff?
Fern, will you roll for me a body move? Yeah, you're starting to feel a little dizzy. Like there's something upset in your stomach the more you watch this. Like,
All right.
Are you going somewhere? Where are you going?
I don't know. I can't really tell. It's like I don't know. It's a little dusty. I think about it, Ralph. I might have to
Well,
take
you're
this
not there
thing off.
yet. You're not there yet, but you can watch a little longer if you want. If you want to try and investigate where you're going.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. In front of you, you see that you're heading towards, if you look at your map, you're heading through the town
Uh-huh.
towards what appears to be the yard area where the baseball field is and all that stuff of the school, and it
Mhm,
looks
mhm.
like, according to like how you would get there, it looks like it's headed back towards that first area you ever went to when the group of you fell down that hole. It looks like it's heading towards that facility right now.
Okay, y'all. I think we gotta go back. We gotta go back to the hole.
What do you
That's
see? Just the whole.
that's where this whatever this vision is. That's where it's telling me to go.
Well, hang on, because maybe it'll show what's there when you get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Hang
you could
on.
like spy. You could be our
Yeah.
spy, Fern.
It's real weird. I mean, I can see it. It's like, right outside that area where it's going. Man, this is freaky.
Give me
I'm
another
not
investigate. Actually, give me
Another
2 rolls. Give me an investigate. Give me a body. I'm sorry, a move. Give me an investigate and move. Yeah, you have adjusted.
Wow.
You have adjusted tremendously. You are no longer feeling ill. You are like in it.
Holy
You are
crap.
seeing through this thing's eyes.
Wow. She feels
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, I actually feel better. You actually are like really into this. Yeah.
Okay.
Good night's
And-
sleep, lots of oranges.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like actually refreshing. It's crazy. For some reason, this is making you feel like better about your whole day. The last summer, actually, you're like, this is all paying off. This feels really good. Guys, yeah. And because you're touching Eddie, it sort of transfers to Eddie, and Eddie feels pretty good about it. He's like, wow, this is the biggest lead we've ever had. This is great. And everyone in the room is
Whoa.
feeling really good about it.
I have an idea. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is, but it's there.
Oh, okay. Well, when it manifests itself, you just tell us what it is, okay? Man, I just feel great. I feel like I could like take on a ping pong or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you ping
It-
pong
yeah.
in this creature as it floats through. You're ping ponging around the forest, and eventually you come to the hole. And with your investigate roll, you see that as it descends into this hole, a place that you've been numerous times, you recognize everything you're seeing. You go past the dude who now has only one leg and he's missing a shoe. You go down that dark corridor. You enter the room that in the middle had the balls, and there were all the skeletons around it. And it goes and looks at the area with the balls, and it sort of like flutters around that main circle where all you see these skeletal hands reaching for this platform where the original orbs that you found were. And it's looking for them, but it doesn't see anything there. It doesn't it's just kind of hunting for something, as you can tell from your investigation roll. It's hunting for something, but it doesn't find it there. And as it turns to leave, you notice, and roll for me to comprehend. We'll see what you notice from this.
Okay.
If you can. Yeah. You
I
don't know
really
what
have
it
comprehend,
means.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't know what it means, but as it turns, you see that in that big cave-in where you guys had found, like, uncovered and found your bodies, it's just dirt.
Yeah.
And it sort of flutters out.
Nothing there, you big dummy. What you think you're gonna find? Sheesh. Okay, does she still have this connection?
Yeah. Yeah, you're still
Okay.
until you take the ring off, you're connected. And that 4 roll, shit, you could be connected all day.
You be pushing the
Sweet.
Matrix all night, girl.
Yeah, you could be connected all day.
Okay, well, she keeps it on. Okay, so
Yeah.
it's heading out of the hole right now. I think it was looking for the orbs, but obviously didn't find it because they're nubbed down there. And it's like flying up now, and it's kind of fluttering around. I think it's still looking for something. I saw like these hands, like little like skeleton hands, like at the Halloween store where they're like dangling the hands around. It looks like that. It's
Yeah,
an
yeah,
actual
yeah.
skeleton.
Yeah, that probably was one of us, but that's fine. Okay, so then now where's it looking? This is great. It's gonna do all the looking for us.
Give me an
Yeah,
investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you stay
Shit.
with it, and you notice that it is continuing to move up and out of this hole that you found, and is moving now through the forest up past what appears to be the exit to the facility that Alistair was using on the mountainside. And it sort of to your best guess, sniffs, if such a thing can sniff, sniffs the outside of this doorway and begins to kind of look and see if there's anyone nearby. But it finds nothing and moves on very, very quickly. It continues on down the other side of the mountain towards what you now recognize as the hidden bunker area that Alistair was using, and begins searching there. And you see a car parked there, and you see as it like sniffs around the car, you see that the doorway to the bunker is open and that there is a figure inside moving about. But this thing does not appear interested in it and moves away and continues back towards town. It is clearly looking for something, but yeah, you don't really know what, but it definitely has to do with the balls.
Okay. Okay, so it went to the bunker.
Yeah.
And I like saw a figure there. You know what? I bet it was like Alistair or something, but I couldn't get a
Probably
good look.
old
Whatever,
Alistair.
whatever this thing's looking for, wasn't interested in it. So, I guess it's got to be looking for the balls, dude.
Yeah, it's got to be looking for the ball. So now where's it going?
Well, it left the bunker, and now I think it's going towards town.
So I guess
Maybe?
Alistair doesn't have the balls?
I don't know. No, I have a question actually. Is this
Yes.
is in the present time?
Yeah, this is in the present. You guys are in your timeline. It is literally the same day that Eddie and Clarence went to go get you. It is current reality. Yeah, this is right now. This is happening live.
Live. Okay. Yeah, it's going towards town.
Okay.
Where are we right now? The
You're
eyeballs
still in Wiz Life. Oh, you
So
want to know where the
Wiz Life.
eyeballs are? The eyeballs are headed towards town. It's going like down the highway kind of. So it's wrapping around the outside heading towards town. It's just in flight towards town at the moment.
Yeah, we're just going towards town. It's like it doesn't really have any direction. It's just kind of, I mean, it's intense for sure. We're going pretty fast, but I don't really see any connection to anything. It's just
Yeah, you don't really know what it's doing. You have
Yeah.
no comprehension of what you're seeing, like why you're seeing what you're seeing. You just know that it's looking for something, and your best deduction is that it's the balls, like the originals, the very first, the only remaining balls.
can Fern try and talk to it?
I mean, you're talking right now. I mean, you could try
Yeah.
and figure out how you would talk to it, but yeah, you're just seeing through its eyes.
Okay. Okay, well, I guess I'll just keep watching. I mean, this is like watching TV, but you can't change the channel.
Yeah, and you get to fly.
And I get to fly. I mean, it's real weird just having my feet planted here in the dirt and then having, my eyes be somewhere else at the same time. Eddie, please
It's
keep
like-
holding on to me. I might fall over.
It's okay. You're fine.
Okay.
You're here, but your
right.
mind is only in a different place.
What?
Okay,
Why is the ring letting you see that stuff? That's weird, right?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't think the ring was like. I thought it was like one of the Alistairs. Like maybe Alistair's a spirit. Maybe he's a ghost. Maybe I'm actually looking through the ghost of old Alistair, like Ghost of Christmas Past. Ghost of Christmas Alistair.
Well,
I don't know.
The
I think
rings
you're
are
looking
supposed to-
through its eyes. I think it's looking for the balls.
So the
Well,
rings are keep them
fine.
alive from the world's end. Now the ring doesn't stick anymore, but now you can see through its eyes, and maybe it's connected. But now the balls have disappeared. This is
I
weird.
think,
I
I think
know.
it's connected, but I also think Fern's connected because it didn't do this when we put the ring on.
Do you think that now that it's added the balls, like all those other worlds and stuff have kind of disappeared? Because I can't remember anything from them anymore.
I mean, that's a really
Yeah.
good point.
As he brings this up, I want you all to do a comprehend roll, if you could.
I can certainly try.
Same. Oh no. Oh, there's my roll 20. Yep.
Yeah.
man.
So
Yeah.
Fern, you're in it now. You're like seeing visions of stuff, but Eddie, Clarence, and Samantha, you all realize, like, if Clarence doesn't remember, have any recollection of his past lives and all the things that happened, you start to wonder what else has changed. If Clarence didn't have past lives, did you guys never die? What happens? And it's starting to hit you that there might be something going on, but I guess you'd have to go investigate and determine if that happened. It'd be weird if you knew where any of your bodies were.
So
I mean,
we all got
we already-
smashed in the hole, right?
You
Those
did get
weren't
smashed
there.
in the hole.
Yeah, that's my kind of week.
There's that rep. That rep grind continues.
All right.
Well, let's go
we
check
got
the hole
it.
that we smashed in.
The hole that we smashed in. Yeah, it was at the hole, and I think it was
But she
looking for the balls.
Wait, you didn't see our bodies, right? Like we weren't there. We didn't die there.
I think so.
That
I did see the skeleton with the the foot and the how that was down there before. Eddie Hernandez on the magic shoe.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Wait.
get this one.
I wonder if that means all the people that were taken, are they just gone, or they get spit back out into the world? Maybe like your brother's back or something. I mean, not to give you any false hope or anything, but maybe.
Oh man, I didn't even think of that. What if we like left the trailer and went to go see stuff?
well, where's
Yeah.
where's the trip going now? Where are the eyes going?
Me consult.
Yeah,
Where's
give me
it
an
going?
investigation. Give me an investigation.
Okay.
Let me consult.
Let me consult.
Yeah. You have consulted the eyes,
Damn.
and you now are headed right past the police station. And it's almost like, from what you can determine, it's almost like it's scanning places that you have taken the balls in the past.
Mm.
And it's picking up on something, and it's searching for them.
Okay, so y'all remember when we were at like the police station and
Yeah, that's
basically-
where I got this cool scar.
Yeah, where all the
Just have the
glass
scar.
went in my
Hey,
legs.
Yeah, Sam,
Yeah.
you hold up your shirt. Just anyone can give me an investigate roll or a comprehend. I'll let you do anything. Yeah, there's no scar. She's like, this is where I got this cool scar. No scar.
Wait, what about my legs? Did I actually jump through the windows? I pull up my pant leg.
Yeah, no, aside from, skinny Eddie legs, there's nothing there.
Skinny, he does not skip leg day.
Oh,
You're at
very
least-
skinny Eddie legs. From
What?
almost
Am
atrophied
I do I have
legs.
chicken legs?
Oh, yeah, massive chicken
Ah.
legs. Massive chicken legs. It's canonical. Those legs are really
You
just something
so-
else.
I'm like big upper body, but like tiny
Yes.
little legs.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my god, you're so mean. No butt at all, right? No butt.
Oh,
Yeah.
flat. Yeah.
Hank
Flat,
Hill
yeah.
butt.
Pants. He constantly has to
Oh,
keep pulling up his
God.
pants because they just slide
I
down.
look like the dad from Life with Louie. This is terrible.
Jeez.
So yeah, you
What a
you don't have
throwback.
scars.
Yeah,
You have
right.
no scars.
Whoa! Oh my god! I've been healed.
I mean that happened, right? I mean, we were all at the police station.
Oh, it happened.
It happened, right, Clarence?
I don't
Clarence
know.
even knows we were there.
I remember it, but it's just seeming like all the stuff that we remember happening didn't actually happen in the world, and only we remember it. I don't know. It's weird.
Right. It's like we all have the same memories. But it wasn't a dream. It weren't a dream. I mean, we were there. And we got hurt.
And you were there. And you were there.
And you were there.
We were all there.
Okay, I'm not sure where it went by the police station.
Okay.
It's just going through town. It's like looking through spots that we won't bet it's gonna go to the music store next.
Oh, if it goes to
Oh.
the music
As you
store.
say that, it definitely like is scoping. You see like records in your vision. It's definitely like scoping out the records.
Yep. There's a record. There's a record store. Eddie, say hi to that one guy.
Wait, can I talk through it?
No.
I don't know. Maybe I could say something.
Yeah,
Hi,
okay,
one
here.
guy. Eddie
Yeah,
says hi.
tell him to set aside some records for me. I'll be there to pick them up. I don't have money, but I do want to look at them.
Okay, Eddie says he's gonna come steal your records.
I didn't say steal.
That's okay.
mean-
He knows that.
What
Hey,
do you
if
do?
you guys are friends, you just borrow them. I don't see what his big deal is.
Right, seriously.
Yeah,
just
I get
think
it. Totally.
Yeah, you get it. You get me. You understand.
I get you. I get you. I've
Hey.
stolen stuff from that store too.
So
saying
I just borrowed it. He said I was
Fine.
pretty. And then he didn't look when I walked out with the records. Then I talked
You're
shit about his
terrible
sister.
role
You
model.
know how it is.
Fern will remember
terrible
that.
role model. Let's go. Let's go. Like we're outside here at Fern's house. Let's go make sure like your grandma and everyone's here, and then we can go check and see if those bodies are still buried back behind the yard. And then
I don't know. I want her to find out where the balls are.
I mean,
yeah.
what
Because
this
it's gonna-
thing finds him? I don't think this is a good guy. I think
This
this
is
is
not
like
a good guy.
the
I
demon.
don't
think we
You
can-
know,
We
maybe
can't do
he's so
anything
much
about that
faster
thing right
than
now.
us.
Though.
maybe it's Johnny come for his revenge.
I think we're going to need some
Yeah.
help.
But that wouldn't make sense, would it? Because if all the past or realities or whatever, if those were destroyed, then that means Johnny wouldn't even exist.
Well, that's why I
What
want to say we need to go
Mm.
like check and like things that happened because of us going
Yeah.
into the balls actually happened.
Wait,
That's a great idea, Claire.
maybe Johnny. Maybe we imagine Johnny. Maybe we imagine Noodles. Were they ever real?
They were definitely real. I remember beating them up.
Yeah, those guys were
Yeah.
for sure real. Maybe
Yeah,
we
you
didn't
did
shoot him
one of
though.
them. Yeah, yeah.
Maybe we didn't shoot him though. We should go
Oh,
check
that
his
would be
leg.
lame.
I know. I agree. But we could
Well-
also just go visit Alistair and see what his deal is.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go see.
It is.
I'm gonna go check on Grandmama and see if she's okay because I
Okay.
haven't seen her in like it feels like years at this point.
Yeah, and see if she has some Kool-Aid.
Oh, she always has Kool-Aid.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
your grandma's cool.
All right, so Fern steps out of Wiz life and she's still got the ring on.
Yeah. I mean,
Wildly
you
walking.
have to feel your way out of it,
Right.
because you're still seeing through this thing's eyes, and you walk out.
Can I like help
down
her? Can I like
these-
help her?
Oh yeah, can
Of
Eddie
course.
guide me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can see, right?
You walk up down the steps. You're in the yard. It is a bright, sunny day, and you smell something kind of mapley coming from the trailer. The trailer home. You smell something like smells like like maple and bacon. You know very well someone's cooking breakfast, and it smells delicious.
Y'all, I think Grandmama's making breakfast. Y'all want some breakfast? I could go for some grub. I'm real hungry.
I'm like,
That
wait,
does sound pretty good.
do you think this is a trap? How do you catch 4 people? The best way to do it is with bacon and maple syrup. I'm gonna go.
Papa.
I'm gonna go.
Grandmama makes that all
Hi,
the time.
another great option. I'm gonna go peek in the window. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Actually, I'm not very sneaky, so I think maybe Eddie should go peek in the window.
Okay. What are the eyes doing at this point? Where are the eyes headed?
They're just going from like door to door, sort of following what you can tell is the path that you have taken through town numerous times. It's sort of
Okay.
looking through all the mainstays of town, like the drugstore, and it's floating by all the different locations. But it's like doing an active search. Clearly, the places it went to at the beginning that were like, I think it could be here, it could be here, turned up
Mhm.
nothing. So now it's like actively searching everywhere for them.
All right.
Right. Okay. It's just the eyes are just looking around, like going through like neighbors' houses and stuff, like places that we've been. I think it must be looking for us.
Maybe it has like part of our memories or something.
Maybe.
Wait a minute. Maybe it's a two-way street. Is it reading your memories, Fern? Can you tell?
I mean, I don't feel especially like anything's trying to read my mind. I don't know what that feels like, though.
Yeah, give me a comprehend roll. Let's see if you can determine.
Once at the fair.
Yeah, nothing. You can't determine anything.
Nope, I don't think so.
All right,
we're
well, that's
helping
good.
it. Okay.
Helping it to kill us?
Yeah. Or find us. Well, okay. Why don't I hold on to Fern and Eddie? You go sneak up and look in the window and make sure it's not government agents making us breakfast.
Maybe I should take off the ring. If it's trying to find us. Maybe this is like a beacon and it's like, oh, I'm on the way.
It'll probably already be here if that was the case.
Well, yeah, maybe. I don't know, because it did seem like it was looking. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I should take it off.
Yeah, take it off. You can put it back on whenever you need to.
Take it off. Don't worry about it.
She removes the ring.
Yeah, you pull off the ring and the vision fades from your eyes and you just see the bright light of this morning and your three friends standing around you.
Oh. Hey, guys. Wow, it's really nice outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I smell pancakes. Maybe waffles. I don't know.
Yeah,
Can I?
Yeah, I'm gonna peek in the window.
Yeah, give me an investigate roll. What do you see?
Oh, investigate, not sneak.
Yeah, your peek. Oh,
okay,
I mean, you can, if you want to use a sneak and you can justify how that would let you determine what you see inside. Sure,
that's fair. Investigate's probably more appropriate, but I'm feeling lucky today.
Okay,
just kidding. No, I'm not.
All right. Yeah,
all right, you peek.
Of course. Nope. It's almost like the windows are like just a little fogged up with something. Like maybe they're cooking something in there and it fogged up the windows. You just can't tell. It's like blurry.
Well, might as well go knock on the door.
Is that the plan?
Fern goes up and knocks on the door.
Yeah, you knock on the door and hear like, "Come on in, baby girl."
Grandma, Mom, is that you?
Of course it's me. Who do you think lives here?
Hold on. Now, wait a minute. Wait, guys. All right. Okay. Well, this is the test for the family. Like, just in case anybody comes home and that we don't know who they are. This is what we say, okay? Grandma, you remember to feed my snake?
When you get a snake, girl? I don't remember no snake.
We can go on in. And Fern just walks in.
Yeah, your grandmother is sitting there making breakfast.
Did you just pull out Terminator 2? That just reminds me of the scene in Terminator 2 where he's like, what's your dog or what's your dog's name? And he gives him the name and he says a different name. He's like, is Wolfie okay? And the mom's like, Wolfie's fine. He's like, your parents are dead. Because they just gave him a fake dog name.
Oh yeah, I didn't even remember that. Shit.
No, that's okay. It's a good call because it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very smart. Well, no, it's just grandma making pancakes and there's bacon sizzling and there's appears to be a yeah, she's like, oh, hold on, I gotta get the grits. And there's like grits and it's steaming up the window so you couldn't see in. And she's just like, cooking breakfast.
Grandma, you making enough for me and my friends?
Oh, you guys have been out there all night. Of course I did.
Oh, you're the best, Grandma. Thanks. Anybody want any Kool-Aid?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's already on the table. It's already on the table. There is.
That is breakfast.
Oh, man.
Right there.
I'm ready to crash in about 45 minutes. Hell yeah.
This is like a breakfast that would knock you out. This is not like start your day.
Like 5 minutes after we're done eating, we're going to be bouncing off the walls. And then like half an hour, we're going to be like,
Oh yeah, Grandma put cereal down on the table as well, and it's all things like
Why
Fruit
not?
Loops and
Nice.
Oh,
Cookie Crisp and
oh.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and so it's all there.
The
And
worst cereal.
yeah, just like all the cereals that are designed to make kids go crazy are there, and you just begin to have this amazing feast of delicious grandma cooked food, and you have for the first time like some relief that things are finally kind of normal, and there are no weird balls to get sucked into, and everything's like for a brief moment it's like back to reality. But
Oh,
on the table in
gravity.
front of you is this little ring just standing like sitting there, and you realize that like it's not quite normal, things aren't quite the way it should be. There's one last thing you have to deal with, and this is sort of like a nice fun little breakfast giving you time to contemplate what your next steps are.
So Fern says, like, through a mouthful of Cookie Crisp, okay, should I put the ring back on after this? What should we do?
I think that I'm gonna run outside and just check to see if anything is planted in the yard. Just to see. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Grandma don't know that.
I know, that's why I'm just gonna make a little mosey. Maybe I'll say I have to go to the bathroom or something. I don't know.
In the yard?
I mean, that's how we do it normally. So
Yeah,
That's fair. I mean, I guess it's probably good for the environment, maybe? I don't.
exactly.
Sure. Yeah.
Good for the plants.
Yeah, you save water or something.
Uh-huh.
hey, maybe you could just say you left something out in the trailer and then head
Another
outside.
great idea. That's a better idea, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you know where it is?
Do I know where
It's
it
by
is?
that. It's by that one big ass log out there. It's like to the right of that, and it might look fresh, like freshly dug.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go
Yeah.
do a little investigation.
Yeah, you go outside, and this doesn't even need an investigate roll because she told you exactly where it's at. There's no fresh holes there.
Oh, thank God.
Fern, do you got a phone book and a phone I can borrow?
I mean, I think I have a phone book out in the truck because I sit on it because I got to reach the pedals that way. But I don't think we got a phone. Grandma, Mom, do we have a phone?
Why would we have a phone so the government can snoop on us?
We
Yeah,
don't want
that's
anybody
smart.
spying on us.
Smart choice, Grandmama. I like
Don't
that.
need any, don't need
I
any
like
sales
you,
calls.
boy. And your little
Pretty
tiny
smart.
legs. And she like slaps you on the thigh.
Ow, that's like right on the bone. Ow.
Gotta put some meat on you. And she puts like some more bacon on your plate.
Oh, hell yeah. I start eating the bacon.
Like, yeah, we ain't got no phone here. Sorry.
That's
Why?
okay. Well, I have to figure I just call around town and see who's around and who's not around and all that.
And who's been shot? And who hasn't been? This is actually great, you guys. This is fantastic. We should have done way more shit. We should have stolen all of the records from the record store. Missed opportunity. Definitely some regrets going on right now, but kind of glad.
Then we wouldn't have anything. It would have just zoomed out of our possession. It would just been gone. It wouldn't work.
Yeah, we could have had a lot of candy.
Yeah.
Then
And
it'd
a
been all
lot more
gone.
pants that say juice on the butt.
Do we still have our juice
Ah!
pants?
Or the juice pants.
Where are
Oh my
the juice
God, the
pants?
juice pants.
I think
Jesse,
You
they're probably-
100% still have your juice pants.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
they're at home though, right? Because we went home and slept, and then we changed out
Yeah,
of the juice
it's-
pants.
If you all want to give me comprehends, I can give you some answers if you're interested.
I am interested.
Yeah. Oh my God. Clarence picks up on this immediately. Fern, you come in right after. You realize that things that have changed. Sam starts to realize this too. Things that have changed only affect actual living things. anything moved, anything like any events that occurred that involved something that was like alive or something that went into the orbs are changed. But anything else like inanimate objects, things like that remain unchanged.
And I like kind of awkwardly say it out loud. Fern, how's your brother doing? Trying to let Grandma hear that.
Great question, Clarence. Hey, Grandmama, where's Freddy?
Oh, I don't know. That's a great question. He probably been a while since we've seen that boy. I don't know.
Man, I don't think Freddy's come back. I think Grandmama would probably remember if she saw him.
Yeah.
I think we'll find him, Fernie. We'll find him.
Yeah, he's probably around somewhere.
Well, we have the best chance to find him if anybody does. At least we're looking for him.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Did you find anything in the backyard? Nothing.
Nothing. It's perfect. Nothing happened.
Serious?
Yeah.
Like, just
Nothing.
Wow.
Just
wow.
weeds. I know.
So I wonder if that means that things that do I still have the little clicker from Alistair?
You totally do.
Right, because it's the object, right? Yeah, okay. So things are weird, and I don't. Okay, well, I don't. Some things are changed, some things aren't changed. But you say you saw someone with a car, like a figure or something. We can go check that out. Who that is?
Go see Alistair at the bunker.
Yeah, it was
He
at
was at-
Alistair's bunker.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have some direction. We can go there.
Alistair, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, he
Y'all wanna
always
go-
had
y'all wanna go to the bunker? We could take our
some
bikes
answers
there.
for us. Yeah.
Are our bikes all here? Do we have bikes?
No. Your bikes are not all here.
Is the truck here?
The truck is not here.
How would the truck not be here?
Where did we leave the truck?
Is it outside of Clarence's house? Or maybe
Maybe.
it's outside. Maybe it's outside the bunker.
Or the van? Didn't we have a van? Where'd we leave the van? Outside my house?
I don't know, man. I don't think we got no method of transportation.
That's okay. We can.
I mean, we got two of them right here.
I slap my chicken legs.
Eddie, you're the worst.
Hey, at least that's still right in this timeline, right? Right, guys?
Freeze frame.
Then
We
everyone
all
like,
jump.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we can run by the hole and just take a look and see if anything's weird there that you didn't see, and then we can make our way and go to wherever that other stuff was, and maybe make some calls on our way if we find a payphone or something.
Yep. Good idea. Here, I'm gonna grab some coins from the coin jar real quick, just in case we need to make a pay call. And she fishes some quarters out of the giant
Sure.
coin jar on the counter.
All right. Where's your stop? Where are you going? What's happening right now? What's
Guess we're going to the
first
hole.
way?
Yeah,
All right, to the hole.
to the hole.
So it's very close to you. This is actually one of the easiest places you can travel. It is straight up just in the woods behind Fern's house. And the four of you thank Grandmama, grab a few last slices of bacon for the road, and head out into the woods. And after a few minutes, you arrive at the hole, a place you've been to numerous times now. You don't even need to like search for it. And it looks very similar. The hole you remember. There is still the weird path that you discovered in the bushes that leads down that slope. And there is the main hole that you can fall down into. How do you want to get down?
slope it down.
Yep.
Okay.
Slope it in.
The four of you carefully go down the slope. The slope, which at the bottom is actually the cave-in that killed you at one point.
Mm.
When you get down to the bottom, you notice there's no bodies there.
But all
we
the
never died.
Wait, there's no
all
like
the other
skeletons
bodies
or
are here,
anything?
right? All the skeletons still
All-
here, I think.
All the skeletons are still there. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
But not
our
But not our
your
bodies.
skeletons are not, but all of the worker skeletons that you found originally are still there.
can I go back to that one where we found like maybe starving fern that got trapped and see if that body's there?
Yes, you go back to where you think Starving Fern was, and there's still a skeleton there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh.
huh.
Is there still a skeleton, maybe skeleton of a dog?
Yeah.
What does this mean? Does this mean? I mean, if all these skeletons are around here and nothing's moved, that's gotta mean that this other skeleton, which looks an awful lot like maybe it was me sized, was in that same time frame, and maybe that's why it's still here.
I mean, maybe if it's you, maybe this one's still here because it's the one that belongs in this timeline, and you don't belong here. Huh. Well, I mean, I don't mean that, Fern. You.
I didn't mean that, Clarence.
No, I didn't mean that. I'm just spitballing ideas. What?
No, it
Oh,
just means that Fern is so special that she's linked, and she's still lots of fern. There's still lots of ferns out there, not just one fern. Whereas us, we're not special, and there's only one of us. That's what it means.
Yeah, or this isn't even a fern. This is just like some random kid and dog that died horribly.
I thought we determined that this was definitely me.
I mean, you had. You had. You had. But maybe things changed, and thoughts changed. Who knows?
Man, I don't
It's
want to be in
definitely
this
weird.
room.
All right.
Um,
So fern
yeah.
stuff hasn't changed.
It's probably best not to think about it too much, because the important thing is you're here now with us. That's the important thing.
Right. You know what? I'm gonna put back on the ring. I'm gonna
Okay.
see.
Okay.
Because
we'll
it
be here.
already checked the bunker, right? Or not the
Yeah.
bunker, it already checked the hole. So
Yeah.
it's not gonna come back.
Yeah.
Because
Totally.
We weren't there. All right, so
Wait
she
a
puts
minute.
it on. She doesn't put it on.
What if it does come back?
This would be
Wait
a
a
terrible
minute.
place for it to come back.
Yeah,
What if it's
what
already
if it
here?
finds us here? What if it's
Eddie looks behind him. Is there anything
What
behind
do you
him?
mean, like, what if it's already here?
Give me
Well,
an
I mean, there's
investigate,
only one
Eddie.
way to find out.
What?
Yeah, give me an investigate. Is there anything behind you?
That's you.
No, Eddie.
You
doesn't know.
couldn't tell if there was.
Listen, I just want to
Oh,
make
bless your
sure.
heart.
I want to make sure that this thing isn't using us, to get to where it wants to go.
Well, that's pretty smart thinking, Eddie. Man, that
Yeah.
Cookie Crisp must have really done something for you today.
I know.
Look at Chris.
Look. It's been known to happen. Okay, I'm right. A broken clock is wrong once a year. Although
What?
technically
So-
it's not ever right,
And
because
so
what?
is you.
Wait, what?
Right,
Ask
twice
the
a day,
shoe.
right?
Ask the shoe if it's here.
Oh yeah, ask the
Shoot.
shoe.
Shoe is the thing here? Is it trying to get here? It doesn't know.
Damn.
Yeah, all you hear is
Shoe.
the sad disappointment of that guy whose foot you took it from in the other room, who's like, "Give me back my shoe, bro."
No, it's mine and it's magic.
All right.
Super rude. Yeah.
Okay, but listen, would you feel better if maybe we all looked around just to see, like we could check the corners and stuff?
Sure.
Oh.
You recall there was something else down here, if you remember.
Can't remember. something
Skeletal
else.
hands.
There was something else.
Oh
Was it
shit!
what
No, I
they're
don't remember.
wearing, or
A
I actually
gun.
don't remember. I can't even meta this.
Sure. That's fine.
I don't
Chat
remember.
might give you a hint, but I ain't gonna give it to you.
what
Damn.
was
I ain't gonna give it
Was-
to you.
was the portal room down here still? Like the stuff?
They're definitely, I mean, yeah, all that the main portal room is down there. There's a lot down there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just trying to remember what else
Okay.
there was.
Fern's gonna roll and investigate. Proper.
Sure. Yeah. You notice there are other paths, ones that clearly have been dug open by someone.
Yeah. Were they blocked off earlier, or did we dig them up? I don't remember.
You dug them up.
Okay.
That's right. That's right. I remember doing this, and there was a helicopter back there. Oh my
Ah, the
God,
whole
did you think it
helicopter! How did we forget the helicopter?
worked? You think it worked?
Oh
Let's do it.
yeah.
Maybe they didn't actually break it, and we can use it now. Yeah.
If we didn't shoot nobody, then that means. Oh, but they did break
Uh,
it. Remember, because
Oh, yeah.
it's not leaving, so it's probably still busted. We can at least go
But-
check.
Let's go look at it. Yeah.
World's weird.
Yeah.
Agreed.
The
Also,
group of
really want a
you
helicopter.
the group of you goes down this hallway towards this helicopter pad, this underground helicopter pad. And as you enter the hangar, you notice that the helicopter's still there. The computer that was connected is still disconnected. But the place where Fern shot her shotgun, there are no shells. There are no fragments of anything that was shot
Yeah.
by the spray of the shotgun blast. Nothing.
No blood on the ground or anything.
No blood on the ground. Nothing.
That means Johnny must be all right. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, he
Fern
got
takes a
real
look at
bitter
the
about
controls.
that.
Yeah, what a jerk. Getting mad about getting
know,
shot in the leg. I mean, like, get
I
over
mean-
it.
Forgive and forget. Am I right?
Right? Seriously.
Totally. I
Mhm.
forgave him that time he puked on my shoes, and they were like super nice shoes. I had just gotten them from Benetton, and he puked like on them, and I forgave him for that, and I
Yeah.
made him buy me new shoes.
That's
Yeah,
really
let's
that's
go
really
see-
big of you. That's really big of you, Sam. I'm honestly very proud of you.
That's real
Thank you.
gross.
Also,
It's also
super gross.
disgusting. Yeah.
We don't like him.
That's true. Okay, let's get this helicopter in the air. This chopper.
Yeah.
We could fly
And
this
any-
thing.
Yeah,
broken,
wait, no,
right?
I can ask the shoe.
Computer
Shoe.
stuff.
How do you fly a helicopter? She doesn't know.
The shoe, yes, he has no clue.
Man, Shu is just on vacation.
Yeah, she
Man.
is taking a break. She needs to get his fucking act together.
Yeah, but you can fly this helicopter. I believe in you. However, you couldn't open the giant hangar above you because that's broken. But you can fly this helicopter into it if that's what you wanted to do.
It's all die.
Yeah, that was your plan. You could definitely
And
do
today, on the finale of Oddballs,
that. People would be like, "Well, how'd the show end?" Well, they got a helicopter and flew into a ceiling. I mean,
the ceiling, man.
no
Wow.
one expected
Blaze
it.
of-
It was crazy.
Blaze of glory.
Some big season 8 vibes going on here.
Yeah, no one expected that at all. It was a weird.
Nobody
turn for the
expected
characters.
that at all, but it just went ahead and happened.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, guess since we can't fix the thing, can't get it open, we're not gonna be flying no helicopters today.
I really wanted to try flying that helicopter. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Are we sure we can't fix the doors?
We tried
I mean,
before. We
could
weren't able to.
look, but maybe they're still busted.
As far as you could tell when you came in, the power cord was still ripped out of the wall.
Oh.
Mm.
Damn.
All right.
God damn, Johnny. I really hate that guy.
Well, where do you guys want to go next?
I'm gonna put the ring on.
Okay.
Yeah, you put the ring on, and immediately you are whoosh, taken to this thing, flying through town still, going from house to house. But now it is in front of the school. And in front of the school, on those benches that are sort of out front where you had gone past many times before, there aren't any of those elective class signups going on today. But what is going on is at one of the benches are a bunch of guys in yellow shirts with big Batman symbols that say originals on them, all sitting around Johnny, who you can tell does not appear to be injured. And he is like, there's something manic about him. He is shouting at his friends and they're trying to calm him down. And he is like shaking. There's something wrong with Johnny. You can very much tell that. And as this thing looks at him, it kind of stops for a minute. And Johnny looks up directly at it. And you see him look directly at you, Fern. And then it sort of skitters away. It moves down past that, heading towards the forest.
My God, y'all. Oh my God. Johnny knows. Johnny knows. This thing just went in front of the school, and I saw the originals, and they was all trying to cheer up Johnny, but he was like freaking out. He was freaking out about something, and then I looked directly at him. I think he saw into my soul. I think he saw into my soul. This is real bad, you guys. I'm pretty sure Johnny knows something's up. Something's wrong with Johnny.
Is it Johnny the Shadow thing?
Well, I think so.
I think he's
That
linked to it now.
I mean, he's real scared, like out of his mind.
Everyone's going to think he's crazy, which is great for us.
Yeah,
He is
Clarence?
not our friend. He is a bad person.
Great observation,
we-
Clarence. Will you roll me a comprehend really quick?
Oh,
I want to see if you discover a
Opportunity.
thing. Yeah, great observation that he's the shadow thing. Yeah, a 1 will give you this. You realize Johnny was a shadow thing, and the shadow thing came to us as Fern. Strange.
yep, that's weird, huh?
But he was a shadow thing?
The shadow thing took over his body. That's what killed all those people in the other in last
So-
episode. And it came to you, Samantha, as Fern.
Yeah.
So
There's Fern,
Weird
there's
that-
Shadow Fern, now there's Johnny, and now there's Shadow Johnny.
yep. Strange.
Oh my God,
You
we
put
should
this
Now
together,
the
Clarence.
shadow thing is like just wandering without a body.
At the moment it is, but one would imagine it could become whoever it wants to become.
Right, sure.
But most likely, Fern or Johnny is what Clarence has deduced from his comprehend.
So Clarence,
So
what
how
you're
did-
saying, like, if it doesn't want Johnny, you think it's gonna come looking for me?
Yeah, through your eyes you see it moving through the forest.
No, I don't think it's coming for you, Fern. I think
No, you're safe. You're probably fine.
Okay. All right.
what's weird to me is why it can become you is like that maybe you like did the same thing Johnny did in the past or something. That's maybe why you're so connected to this thing.
Roll me another comprehend, Clarence.
Aha! I will fail that one of these and not get anything.
Hey,
That one.
Eddie,
You can re- I'll give you you can use one of your luck to re-roll. If this is important to you.
Yeah.
Of course it's important. Yeah.
Eddie kind of looks at Sam and is like, "Dude, you understanding any of this?"
No.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, me either.
Yeah.
To be
Clarence,
fair,
your luck
if Sam had said yes, Eddie would have been like, "Yeah, me too. I get it. I get all of it. Totally understand."
Jesse, did we get our luck points back, by the way?
You definitely did.
We did. Okay.
Okay, so good.
Clarence, you remember Fern telling you about the fact that Frank mentioned there was another Fern. You remember
Yeah.
Freddie talking about his sister. You remember everyone talking about how at a certain point in the ball world, there was a Fern who aged up, who never left. A Fern who was with them for a long time and eventually became like an adult Fern. And that Fern probably had a lot of crazy adventures. And while you can't quite say for sure what happened, you definitely can surmise that at some point, our Fern was stuck in there, and when everyone died in one of the explosions, one of the like world-ending calamities, she was like in there and didn't die that time. And so something has gone wrong. Something's haywire where there was like an alternate reality Fern just living her life alongside the Fern you know. But that Fern like aged up.
Yeah. Well,
You don't have answers. You clearly don't have answers.
Yeah.
That's like the best you can do. That's the best you can surmise with a 1.
Huh.
It clearly isn't going to give you all the answers.
Right. More questions as always. But that's okay. That's pretty big time. So Clarence's thought now is like, well, Eddie was there when they found the shadow monster thing in the balls, but now that the monster's out of the balls, does that mean that we're now inside the balls?
As far as you can tell, this is your reality. If this is you in the balls, you've been here your entire life. Because this is like
or whenever we woke up that
everything.
one weird
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
Wait a minute. Maybe are we real? Like maybe we were created. Like maybe everything we know is a lie and all our memories were implanted in our brains.
well
And we
Eddie, we've already been through this with Alistair, right? I didn't shoot you. It's okay.
Yeah.
You're real.
Of course, we were created by Jesus.
I knew where we were going. That's exactly where I knew we were going. I knew it. I knew that's where we were going.
Eddie, come back.
Okay. So we don't know anything like that, but we have to work under the assumption that we are real because that's the only thing we can do. Whether we were created by Jesus or by an advanced simulation from a future species, all we can do is go about our normal lives and try to assume that it's real.
Okay.
Poor Fern. Advanced species.
That was actually just a really good excuse to get water.
Yeah. Jesus. A good excuse to get
conversation's
water.
Giving Clarence flashbacks of Alistair's conversation. Anyway. Well,
Yeah.
Where are the eyes now?
The eyes are moving in the woods towards your current location. You can see the hole in the distance.
Oh, they're going. They're coming this way.
well, we should probably get out of here.
Yeah,
Or
maybe.
something.
Yeah. I mean, we can't outrun it though.
This is a dead end.
Yeah, it's
Y'all
going
really-
down through the hole towards you guys right now.
Y'all, it's in the hole here. We have to get in the helicopter. We have to get in the helicopter now.
Okay. What are we gonna do after that?
Serious. This is like that one time I got salmonella and I almost had my legs amputated. We've got to get in the helicopter.
I mean,
It is
that
moving down the
sounds-
hallway towards the helicopter right now.
That sounds
Moving down the
very
hallway.
serious. Okay,
Maybe it's not-
everybody get in.
And help me, and I can't see.
Okay, here we
Maybe
go.
it's like the Lord of the Rings. Take the ring off. Saruman's finding us. Sauron.
I mean, we
Yeah, watch out.
You would
Samurai's
know.
gonna get us.
Yeah. It's about to turn the corner and enter the hangar.
It's like
I mean, the
Lord of the
helicopter's not going to go anywhere.
Take off the
Rings. We
damn
have to get
ring.
in the helicopter.
Burn.
Damn, it's the only place we got.
Samurai can see us when you put on the ring. Take it off.
Yeah.
He takes it off.
As you take it off and you all argue, this thing begins to circle around the 4 of you. And you can see
Oh,
this
I
black
knew it.
smoke move around the 4 of you, and it begins to grow. And what you realize is that even though it was a little tiny poof of black smoke, it can become as big or small as it wants. And it starts to fill the sides of the room, and the sides of the room become as black as the temple area you found before. And it begins to circle and engulf the room, and the helicopter is sort of like pulled towards the edges of the room and is engulfed by the black. And it's just the 4 of you standing on the helipad by yourselves. And from out of this black smoke tornado walks the figure of Johnny. And he just looks at the group of you.
Young Johnny or old Johnny?
Shadow Johnny.
Shadow Johnny, son of a bitch.
Is he limping?
No, it's just Shadow Johnny walking. It
Okay.
looks like Johnny, except he's just like gray-ish and with red eyes.
Hey,
Are we in the
Johnny, nice to see ya.
Are
Hi,
we in the
Johnny.
helicopter? Or
No, the
are we
helicopter
out-
got stuck to the sides of the room by the shadow tornado.
okay,
You're just
okay,
standing
okay,
in the
okay.
middle of this thing, and he's just like looking at you guys.
How you doing?
Where are they?
Oh, I know. Hang on. I know what he's looking for.
Eddie reaches into both of his pockets and then goes.
Eddie, in your ears, you hear this like weird, like unamusing.
That's
only
too
you,
bad.
Only you,
Whoever you,
yeah, only you hear it.
yeah, that's too bad because I thought that was pretty funny.
Johnny would have found that funny, actually. That was his sense of humor.
Yeah, Johnny,
Yeah.
you changed, man. You're not cool anymore.
There is no Johnny.
That's good, I guess. for
We
us.
don't know where the balls are either, if that's what you're looking for.
You got nothing, man.
know. It like moves towards you, Fern, and it's like, you know. And it begins to morph from this figure of Johnny into a young girl who looks very similar to you. And you all see her. It literally looks like Fern, but like a creepy sci-fi doppelganger version with red eyes.
Ooh, it's my first time seeing
Do-
Shadowfern.
Do I
Yeah.
recognize this as Bruce Dickinson?
What?
That's what I named the shadow figure.
Bruce
Yes,
Popcorn?
I mean you definitely
Bruce Popcorn?
recognize. Yeah, you definitely recognize it as your weird name. I mean, but it's a shadow thing. You recognize it.
Right, but that's what I named it.
Sure, you recognize the shadow creature as Bruce Dickinson.
Oh, it's Bruce. Oh, whoa, Bruce is evil.
Well, we don't know. We were just told that we weren't supposed to touch it, but maybe we are supposed to touch it.
No, that doesn't seem. Hey, hang on. Oh, whoa, hey,
I'm gonna
whoa,
reach
let's
out
not.
like this.
No, Sam, don't.
No.
It's a horrible idea. Remember the last time someone touched this thing? The whole dimension crumbled.
They got superpowers, though.
No,
Have you seen
Sam.
Oh, wait, told everybody it's a real bad idea. It's a real bad idea.
But I also think like I'm way
We
nicer
thought
than
we know
Johnny,
the
and
whole
like
thing,
I would
the whole
be
thing. It's
my
it's
niceness
dead.
would overshadow the meanness. Because I'm super nice, right, guys?
No, you are. You're real nice, Sam. You're real nice, but I don't know if you're nice enough for
Aw.
this thing.
Thanks. I would have been really mad if you had said no, though. Okay, I won't touch it, but hi, Fern. Hi, Shadow Fern. How are you? You look great.
I can't
It
even
doesn't
look at
even
it.
acknowledge you. It like doesn't even. It's just staring down Fern.
Please stop staring at me. You're making me real nervous. I don't even know you. I've never met you.
You know.
Do I? Enlighten me.
It points to the ring.
Want me to put on the ring?
It just points to the ring. It doesn't signal you to do anything. It just points directly at the ring.
Okay.
Don't
She-
give her. Don't give it
She
the
puts
ring.
on the ring.
You put on the ring? Yeah, you see yourself. It's like looking in a mirror. And you see yourself say, whoa.
Whoa.
And you see yourself say, whoa, and your eyes get really big.
It's like my own personal camcorder. Ah,
Yeah.
ah.
But just like if you're recording yourself with a webcam, it's the mirrored reflection of yourself. So your right is your left is your right. You're a little.
Going the
Yeah.
opposite way now.
The
Okay.
three of you see Fern literally moving her hands, and acting insane. What do you do?
Whoa!
Oh, is it like a camera? I'm gonna get in there.
I can like see myself. Look, I see Sam.
Hi.
Wait, couldn't you
I'ma
see
back
Sam
up.
before?
Okay, y'all, I can only see myself. Yes, I can see Sam before. Daddy, what a dumb question. So
I
she
mean,
backs up.
what else is new?
Yeah, as you
Fern
back
backs
up, yeah, this thing backs or it moves towards you. It moves forward. For every step you take, it counters you.
She
And
moves
you can
forward.
see, yeah, as you move forward, it stands still and it just points direct. You can see like this side of the hand point directly at your ring.
I don't know what you want with this. Clarence was wearing this. I have nothing to do with this.
It just points to the ring.
That's my ring.
it,
Don't
like-
give him my ring.
And it holds its hand out like this.
Oh, you want it now. Instead of just saying, just give me the ring, Fern. I don't know. How can we trust you? We don't even know what you are. Why are you shaped like me?
It looks at you and even though you can't see it, Eddie, Clarence, Sam, you see it turn into Johnny again. As she says, why are you like me? And it just changed shape. So now it's not like her.
You know,
But you can't see
if
that,
you want
Fern.
us, if you want us to give you something, you should not be in Johnny's shape.
It changes shape again. Now it's a taller. It's definitely a woman, but you can't really tell much of her features. But it's not Fern. It's someone else.
Can you turn into anybody else? What else you got?
Yeah, it turns into another young man. And then it turns into an older man. Then it turns into an older woman. And then it turns into a older, balder man. Turns into another young boy. It begins to just cycle through different shapes and forms.
Have you been all of these people?
It doesn't respond to you when you ask that question. It just keeps shifting and it's getting faster and faster.
What are you looking for? Are you looking for a body?
And then it
looking for
stops
escape?
back on young Fern again and just stares at Fern and does this. And Fern, you can see the hand, but you're seeing through its eyes. So
I'm gonna try to leave.
leave what? The storm that you're surrounded by?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a roll. Give me a body move roll.
Oh Lord.
You tried to leave.
I just wanted to like poke at it and see. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Wow.
You walk towards the
Damn.
winds that are circling this room, and normally they would have knocked you right on your ass and blown you over, but you managed to stand your ground. But you realize you're not going anywhere. It is far too windy. If you walk into this storm, you will get sucked up into it and end up who knows where.
How's my hair?
It actually remarkably looks better when you step out.
That's right, it does.
Yeah. Somehow looks way better.
Okay, fine. I come back to the center.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you come back to the center, and it's still just waiting for Fern to give him the ring.
I mean, I guess we could just hang out here until it gets bored.
I'm not going to give you this ring.
You
How
don't-
about that? How about
Okay,
I keep it? What would you say to that?
I mean, man, Alistair gave it to me, and I just you don't give my ring away.
Yeah, this is Clarence's ring anyway. So if I just
Yeah.
give it to Clarence, and she gives it to Clarence. Here,
Okay,
Clarence.
Yeah, you take it off, and you no longer see through the eyes of this creature, and you give it to Clarence, and it looks at the two of you, and it like lets out a sound that definitely has a wind behind it. It almost sounds like a sigh, like a really, really breathy sigh, and an echo throughout the room as it then says to you, I thought you would help. and the ring in your hand begins to sort of like dematerialize into black smoke and become sucked up inside of this thing.
Yeah.
And as you hold it, it sort of vaporizes into black smoke and it absorbs it. And as it does, it looks at you and then walks backwards into the smoke tornado that's around you and just gets sucked up through the top and exits out through the little crack in the hangar doors above you and is gone. And the four of you are just standing there, no ring, no nothing. The helicopter is smashed against the side of the walls, and you've got nothing now.
Damn.
Yeah, I kind of thought that maybe the ring was part of it or something. Kind of cool how that all worked.
Yeah,
out.
that was neat. How to do that?
It was not
hey.
cool. Now we have nothing. We have
mean-
nothing. We just have a shoe now.
Yeah, but it's a magic shoe, and also I'm sure the situation will work itself out on its own, right? You don't have to do anything, right?
Yeah. Maybe we go see Alistair.
I mean, that's all we know right now. Why did it think we would help after seeing what had happened and was trying to come after us and kill us?
Well,
Why would we want to help at all?
Maybe the Sinister Seven or whoever they are, those people, they help it, and that's why they have the rings. And then when the world ends, that thing keeps them alive, and then puts them some. I don't know.
Like a clone?
Maybe.
Give me a comprehend, Clarence. See where your
I'm
train of,
Yeah,
let's see where your
Clarence,
train of
I'm
thought goes.
trying real hard over here.
Yeah, let's see where your train of thought goes. Yeah,
Ooh.
here's the thing. You think maybe the Secret Seven are working with them. But that same train of thought also leads you now to think, or maybe it's the exact opposite. And perhaps it's the Secret Seven are keeping this thing trapped and hostage, and those rings were stolen from it, which is why it wants them back. Because pieces of it are held hostage by these other people, and it's not complete. And so you now have that thought as well. You're not quite sure. It's one of the two. Or it could be something you haven't thought of.
Yeah. I kind of wonder if their rings also no longer work, but we haven't seen Alistair yet. And the Alistair that we know doesn't have a ring anyway.
Yeah. The old Alistair, his ring is like the one you had.
Young Alistair's in
And the others.
walls and he's gone.
Yeah.
We don't know any other Alistairs now. I think the only one we actually know is old Alistair. The other ones are gone.
Yeah, you don't know all the other Alistairs. What's crazy is you also don't know that young Alistair did make it out about 6 months in the future. So keep that in mind.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yep.
So it seems like maybe the Secret Seven were trying to use this monster as a weapon, and they were trying to contain it and put it in balls and maybe turn it into rings, and the monster just wants its stuff back, its body back, and then it could be happy and free. We could free it.
The world keeps ending, right? That's like the whole point of all this, is that the world's going to end or something. We're supposed to like be part of it. So maybe the monster gets all the parts back and kills everybody, and I don't know.
It's another.
Good deduction.
Yeah.
Well, where else you guys want to go?
Cool. Maybe we go to the bunker.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
the bunker was the other place that it checked.
All right, to the
Yeah, but
bunker
if
we
it-
go then.
But if
Uh-oh,
it checked there, and if it checked there and then didn't do anything, then why would we need to go look there?
Because it seemed like
didn't it
somebody
just-
was in there. Like Alistair maybe
Oh.
was in there. Maybe he has answers to our questions.
They didn't seem really interested in.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have a ring though, so maybe it wouldn't be interested in him. I don't know.
I just feel like we're so out of answers at this point. We just ain't got nothing to go on.
We can just go check, see what happens.
I mean,
Okay.
I don't have any other ideas.
Yeah, me neither. And our helicopter's busted.
It sucks.
Yeah, we'll have to find a different auto gyro.
What?
That's what they called helicopters in England, I think.
Oh, you been to England, Eddie?
No, actually, I'm not even sure that England really exists. I think it's propaganda.
That seems likely. Okay, let's
Yeah.
go.
So the group of you leave the hole one at a time up the ramp, and you make your way through the woods over towards where the bunker was. As you go through the woods.
All right, I'm not being interrupted. Was it easier for us to go? Do we want to go find Johnny? By the way, did we forget about that?
You can if you want
No.
to, but I thought your plan was go to the bunker.
Yeah, I just didn't know which one was closer. Like if it makes sense to like go by the school first.
I mean, Johnny is technically closer. Yes.
Okay. Well, bunker's fine. I was just bringing it back up.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you head towards the bunker and you walk through the woods, and as you do, you hear the howls that you've heard before of those quill beasts. They are 100% still alive and now part of your world. They're out in the woods. You don't know if Jezebel's still with them out there, but chances are probably. And the group of you move past the mountain entrance, and you head back down through the sort of like passes that lead towards this big field on the other side of the forest. And as you do, the two of you in the lead, whichever two that is, spot something. I'll give you the chance to determine who wants to be in front. Spot something up ahead right in front of the like dome shape of this bunker that he has. And who's in front? Who wants to give me these rolls? It's going to be an investigate and a comprehend.
Oh, Clarence and Sam.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So the Clarence and Sam, give me an investigate and comprehend. Okay. So as you come around, the two of you see that there's a car there you recognize. It's very obvious whose car this is. It is 100% old Alistair's car. You see old Alistair futzing around with the outside in the trunk. He's looking for something. He clearly has been dragging stuff in and out of the bunker because there's boxes and things strewn all over. And it appears to you like he's trying to move things, put stuff into his car.
Turn around to Eddie. Eddie, you think old Alistair remembers what we did to him?
I mean, God, let's hope not.
I
Man, I
bet he does.
Everybody may be kind of mad. So Sammy may have to talk him down.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait. No. I've got this. Don't wait. Let me handle it.
Absolutely not.
No. Trust me. What if we convince him we're from an alternate timeline where that never happened? Then he can't get mad at us.
That's actually a really good idea, Eddie.
He'll be like, oh, you guys beat me up. I'm not gonna help you. And we'll be like, oh, what are you talking about? Just pretend that never happened. We'll be like, I don't know what you're talking about. Literally, like, we just got here, which is technically true.
I love this idea.
All right, Eddie, go ahead.
All right, yeah.
Do it, Eddie.
Eddie takes the lead, and the rest of you follow him. As you approach Alistair, he hears you coming and turns and, like, startles back up into the trunk. He's like, you. What do you want? I have nothing for you.
No, wait, why are you all on edge, man? It's cool.
We're selling Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, we're selling Girl Scout cookies. Yes, and we would like to give them to you.
You can't mess with me. You think this is funny. This is not funny, Edward.
I'm not messing with you, man. Look, honestly, we have Girl Scout cookies to sell to you, Fern, and we're
What are you doing? What is this? Is this a joke?
No, it
Won't have it.
Trust me, I'm deadly serious when it comes to cookies, Mr. Alistair.
Clarence, why are they talking like fools?
Clarence.
You know, how are you doing, Mr. Alistair? Are you okay? You seem nervous. Are you fine? Are you okay out here?
Just in the back
Clarence.
laughing.
Clarence, what is Samantha laughing at? What is this? Are you playing a joke on me?
Don't mind me. Don't mind me. This is great. Please no, continue.
What is this? First you sick your ravenous friends on me. You take my only ring. I've got nothing, Clarence. Nothing. And you realize from his from your role that he has been like packing up, trying to get out of town. He's got files in the trunk. He's got like boxes in the back seat. He clearly is running from something now. He is very worked up.
Wait, you gave me the ring. Didn't you like set us on this path to begin with? What are you so like? We all
too late?
brought this. What do you
If
mean
I
it's too
gave you the
late?
ring, Clarence, where is the ring?
It turned into smoke and vanished.
That's right. It's too late. And you see him like put another box in the trunk.
What does that mean? It's too late. If it gets all the rings, we all die or something? Is that what happens?
I don't know. I don't know what happens, Clarence. That's why I'm leaving.
If the whole world's going to end, where are you going to go?
Not here.
Yeah, England doesn't exist, dummy.
He looks at you like you are the dumbest human being that ever lived.
Yeah,
He
he's
doesn't.
pretty
He almost.
close.
It's like pity. It's almost like pity. It's almost like a pity look that he has at you. And then he like turns back to Clarence. He's like, Clarence, my advice to you is to leave. There's no reason to be here. It's looking for my superiors, and it will find them.
What
And
is it?
what happens
does it
then?
want?
What does it want? I would assume it wants revenge, you stupid children. He puts another box in the trunk and closes the trunk.
Revenge for what? What did you do to it?
I did nothing. The scientists, however, well, how do you think those other balls were made? And he like, you hear him sort of like boop, boop, with the trunk, and he goes around to the other side and tries to get his fob to work, but it's old and crappy, and it's, you know, one of the like early 90s fobs, and so he's like trying to use his key now, and he can't get it to work, and he's trying to like get into
You
the
gotta put it
car.
under your chin. You gotta put the fob under your chin. It makes it like work better.
Yeah, he's just fumbling now. He's trying his hardest to open the door.
Okay, Alistair, help us. Okay, help us fix it. It deserves its revenge, but we don't deserve it. We didn't do anything to it.
Not going to fix anything. It's too late. It's too late for all of us.
We don't have anywhere to go, so we're gonna try.
No, that's why you're foolish children.
What?
And he finally gets the door open.
Alice, where are the original balls at?
Sector 7 has it, as they always have.
Where is that?
Where? They're close by.
Okay, if it's too late, then what does it matter, right? Maybe we're all tied up in this. You know, Fern's part of the shadow thing. Johnny's part of the shadow thing. We got this card key over here that's pretty much goes anywhere, right? That's what somebody said. So just where do we go?
Yeah, Alistair pauses and thinks it over. If any of you wants to give me a heart roll, probably a heart charm for the group. See if you can really convince him.
Oh. Give us your car.
Dude.
$40.
He pauses and it's just like puts his hand on the hood of the car and it's just like, somehow you've made it this far. It must be for a reason.
Yeah, because we're smart and very resourceful.
You even managed to carry Eddie with you the entire time.
Listen,
So it must
my
be
back
that-
is hurting from this group. Woo! You know what I mean? Let me tell you.
Just
Ugh.
fine. And he looks over at Clarence and he's like, Clarence, Fern, Samantha, I believe in you and I think you can do this. But taking on the sector is not going to be easy. We're going to need help. And he like goes back into the bunker and comes back outside with 3 briefcases. And he pops open the first briefcase. And inside that I have a list here, hold on. And inside that first briefcase, is a small telescopic looking thing. It looks like a telescope, but it's made of silver. And the lenses there actually are no lenses. They're not there. And he gives it to you, Fern.
Thanks.
Yeah. He says to you that it is a device they use in order to look through walls.
You mean like Superman?
Like Superman. Just like Superman. And he's like, just like Superman. And
But
he tells you to look at it and to look inside the compound.
inside the compound.
Like look inside his bunker. Like look through it. Yeah, as you look through, you can see in like a wide arc. It's almost like the walls are not there.
She walks forward.
Yeah, you can see it more clearly.
She keeps walking.
Yeah, and you eventually hit the wall.
Stab yourself in the eyeball.
Yeah, but you can like see through it completely clearly. You now have the ability to see through walls. To you,
Wow.
Samantha, he gives you a little like patch. As he opens his briefcase, there's a little patch inside of it. And he says to you, if you put this below your ear, you'll be able to hear things from a great distance.
Sweet. Okay, so
Yeah, as you put it on, you hear like whispers, but there's no one around you. Like no one even remotely nearby. You're in the forest or on the outskirts of the forest. But you hear whispers in the distance as if you're picking up a conversation, but it's really far away.
I am gonna have the best gossip because I'm gonna be able to hear everything.
Are we louder to you right in front of you?
No. You, Sam, you hear them normally, completely normally. It's almost like it regulates.
No, it knows. I wonder if it knows where the juiciest secrets are. I mean, we're totally gonna save the world.
You can listen in on what the originals are saying.
Oh yeah. So we know when they're coming.
Yeah.
This is awesome. Thank you, old Alistair.
And Clarence, puts a briefcase down in front of you, and he gives you a tiny pencil.
Oh,
And it
like,
looks like a
stab
mechanical
people.
pencil. It looks like a mechanical pencil, but he tells you, Clarence, this pencil can do things that normal pencils can't do. And he sort of clicks the top of it, and instead of lead coming out the bottom, this little tiny like almost looks like a piece of computer hardware of some sort. You recognize it because your nerd cred seeps in, but it looks like a jack of some sort or some kind of like connecting device. And he tells you this device can hack anything in the world. Any bit of technology can be at your fingertips. No passcode can keep you out.
Nice.
That's awesome.
And he gets nothing.
And then he turns to Eddie, and he looks at Eddie and he says, "Edward,
Yeah.
that shoe will serve you very well." And he turns back and like closes his trunk again.
He only came out 3, Eddie.
And he looks at you and he's like, "I hope they take very well care of you, Edward, because I will not." And he looks at his car and he's like, "Get in. We've got a long way to go." And he starts pulling out boxes from his car. And he's like, "How do you all feel about Washington, D.C.?" And he starts pulling out boxes. And as he does, he signals for you to get in the car.
I went there once for a field trip.
Clarence hops in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Clarence
Let's do
hops
it.
in.
Where'd you
Yeah,
freaking
Eddie,
turn
what do you-
out?
Yeah, Eddie, what do you do?
He throws up the peace sign and just fades out of existence.
Yeah, Eddie, what do you jump in with them immediately? What do you do?
Wait, why are we getting in a car with this guy? I mean, we're...
Going
Yo,
to
he just gave
Washington.
me a Superman ability. I'm gonna go with him.
he didn't give me anything. He gave me a
He-
sassy comment and then
He
turned around.
acknowledged that the shoe was
Ew.
everything that you needed, and it was with you the
Yeah.
whole
Maybe-
time.
Good,
Maybe the
duh,
gift
we already
he
knew
gave
that.
him- The gift he gave you was the friendship we made along the way.
He knew that you didn't need anything, Eddie. That you're more powerful than all of us already.
That is true.
Oh
That is
yeah,
very
totally.
true.
Like Clarence.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
That would be unfair if he gave me a gift because then I would be too imbalanced. Because then the simulation would start to fail. No, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
None of it makes sense.
Sam,
Yes.
as you guys have this conversation with Eddie, you begin to hear like a in the background. It is very far away, but there's something making a noise approaching you.
Does it sound like a helicopter?
I mean, it's far enough away that perhaps you can't
Okay.
tell yet.
I hear something that could be a helicopter or could be an evil smoke monster. So maybe we should go.
Alistair looks back. He's like, "Helicopter?
I don't know.
What?
We're
don't-
Smoke Monster.
They wouldn't know." And he like looks back, and from over the horizon, you begin to see 3 black dots move towards you in the sky.
Okay,
Maybe
we should
Sector
go.
7 has come to us. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, where are you going? What is you're telling him to go where? What do you want to do? Alistair's like almost petrified.
I thought he was the one with the plan, the man with the plan.
He was gonna take
I'm
you
going-
to he was gonna take you to Washington, DC, where the Sector 7 headquarters was, but he's like terrified right now.
Oh, what are they going to
Alice,
do?
you got
Why are they
out of
here?
it, buddy.
Alistair like looks back and he's like, I think we might be too late.
Why? What?
He looks into the back seat at the 3 of you, and as he does, you see him sort of freeze, and he just starts staring at you.
Like he's
Buddy?
frozen?
Fern, Clarence, Samantha, will you all please roll for me body movement rolls, please?
All right, let's see. Wait.
Fern,
Mine's doing that thing where it's being slow. It's frozen.
sure. Probably because it can't figure out how to give you a 0. Yep.
Yeah,
All
there
right.
it is.
All right. So there's that sweet 0. And
I'm just gonna restart it real quick.
Clarence.
Yep.
Did it roll? Oh, okay, cool.
Wow.
Yeah. Clarence and Fern, you look over, you see Samantha frozen. It's like she's staring directly at him and totally frozen. The 2 of you look at each other. Eddie, you see from your sight line coming out of the woods 3 agents dressed in all black, holding something that appears to be some sort of like, the subwoofer
Mhm.
on like big speaker system. They're holding something like that, and you hear what sounds like a very high pitched frequency. I need Clarence and Fern to roll for me one more time. Some sort of movement roll, please. Yeah, Fern, you go to get out of the car. As you see people frozen. Clarence, you're about to move, and you suddenly stop halfway out of the car and sort of like fall out. Fern, you look at Eddie. Eddie, what do you do, my dude?
Oh shit. Okay. So there's people approaching us. I'm not frozen though. I can move.
You're totally fine. It's like they were focusing on the car.
There's 3 of them.
Coming out of the woods. Also, there's 3 helicopters getting much closer.
Okay. Eddie just runs. Oh wait, no, I'm just kidding.
He would never.
No, he would never. What can I even do? What can I even effectively do right now?
Yeah. Fern, you begin to hear a very high pitched like whine come over you, and it begins to affect you. Roll for me a movement, please. Yeah, it's starting to slow you down, but you like get to Eddie, and Eddie is trying to like think. Eddie, you hear a very like low frequency, like you hear something, but it isn't nearly as like as Fern and Clarence and Samantha hear. What you hear is like it's like the highest frequency. It's almost like all your years of hard rock have deadened your ears to this,
Oh my
and you are
God.
immune to it. But everyone else is slowly like slowing down as they get closer, but it's not affecting you yet.
Okay. Can I run around the side of the agents and be like, "Hey, assholes!" and like flip them off and like try
I
and
mean, you can
distract
do
them?
that. They see you. They're just
Oh.
getting close. Like they're coming out of the woods, and you're in a field right now.
Okay. Can I go and try and can I go and try and pick up Clarence and Sam and like I mean I can't move them faster than they can point the thing at us.
Sam is inside the car. Clarence just fell out. He's like half in, half out.
Is the car on?
No, but he is in the front seat of the car, and the keys are in the car.
Okay, I go in and turn on the car.
Sure. Yeah, you turn on the car, and like just some really terrible like
Yeah.
like music comes on.
Okay.
And yes, just like really just great ragtime comes on. And Fern, you see Eddie moving to the car. What do? Do you join him? Eddie, what's your plan?
Are they in front of the car?
No, there's so if I had to give you the drawing of what this looks like,
Right.
I'll try and do it on the side so you guys can see. I don't know if you can see it on your screen or not. We'll do it like right here. So if this right here was the area where this is all going down, it's not, but imagine it was.
Right.
You'd be here, and they'd be coming out here. And this would be the bunker here. And the road comes around the bunker like this and goes there. So you would have to exit this way, if that makes any sense. So they're coming out here, and the helicopters are coming from here. Does that insane drawing make any sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, good. I also drew a smiley face. Did I do that, or was that JP?
That was me.
Oh, all right. Whoever that was, it's brilliant. Anyway, yeah.
I'm
So
gonna-
they're
I'm
coming
gonna-
for you from the side.
I'm gonna drive this car into those guys.
All right, sure. Yeah, you have to push Alistair kind of out of the way. He's sitting in the driver's seat.
Sure, whatever. Fuck him. He didn't give me anything.
Yeah. All right.
I'm not even gentle about it.
Roll me a body force roll.
Oh, I think it's doing that thing where it's slow. There we go.
That's cool. Fern, what do? You see him push Alistair into the front passenger seat, and Eddie sits down in the front of the car. What do you do?
Join him. Is everyone in the car? Like, is Clarence half in, half out, kind of?
Eddie, did you push him back in? I don't think we have a roll for that.
Oh,
so.
no, I didn't. Oops.
Okay, yeah. So he pushes Alistair out. You can try and get Eddie back in Clarence back in the car, Fern, if you want.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay,
Just
give me a body
have
force
that.
roll.
I don't have force.
Give me a body roll.
Okay.
Yes, you push him back in the car, and the
Nice.
whole team is in there. Do you jump in?
Yep.
Yeah, you jump. This is insane. You jump in, and you're in the back seat, laying on Sam and Clarence as Eddie
All right,
begins
guys.
to drive the car directly at these three agents. Tell me what you do. What do you do, Eddie?
Radio station.
Yeah, I changed the radio station. I'm switching it around.
Today in politics.
Ah, it sucks.
Yo, I'm from West Philadelphia. That's my place. This isn't a
That-
song that you would recognize. It
Okay,
is
great.
a good
Yeah,
song.
take
also,
it, whatever.
too. Sure, okay. And you begin to drive listening to Bill Smythe, the new sensation that is not going to get us sued. And he's great. His new TV show is so good. And yeah, you begin to drive directly at these guys. What's your intention? What are you trying to do?
I'm just trying to play chicken with them, I guess.
Okay, yeah, you begin to drive straight at them, and the three of them sort of look at each other, and they see that it has no effect over you. Fern, roll me a body move roll. Yeah, you're able to hold on and hold down Clarence and Sam, and you are just like barely hanging in there. You feel like sort of taking over you. It's almost like you're empowered by something, which is weird. It's almost like you have some sort of power that keeps you from being controlled. But Eddie, you're driving directly at them.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the guys sort of breaks off and drops his sonic weapon and begins to like run out of the way, but the other two are pointing it directly at you. Yeah. Do you keep going?
Yeah, I guess so. No, wait.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right. You are driving so fast now that you cannot brake before you hit these guys. You will definitely hit them if they don't move out of the way.
Honk the horn or something.
Yeah, I honked the horn.
Let's find out what happens. They do not move. They do not move at all. They stand there pointing at you, and one of them looks angry as you're driving towards him, and you plow into these two guys. One of them smashes off the windshield, flies up over the car. The other one gets hit and clipped and rolls off to the side. The weapon that he was holding, the sonic weapon, flies into the air, and it smashes behind you. And you're driving so fast that the only thing you have time to do now is brake before you hit trees.
Yeah.
Give me a body force roll.
Oh, there's the manslaughter.
Got him.
Oh, wait, reroll. Because I got a luck point.
Oh,
Yeah,
There we go. Okay, better.
Slam on the brakes, and Fern, you almost fly up and out of the seat, but you're holding on, and you like barely manage to bring yourself back down as Clarence, Sam, and Alistair sort of come back to reality. from their stasis that they were in. Behind you, the agent who ran runs over to the guy that got hit, and he's laying on the ground. And there's like the weapon he was holding is like smoking next to him, and the guy who got clipped is sort of like getting up off the ground. He's definitely hurt. And the guy who has the who ran away turns to the group of you in the car and pulls out his gun as he's coming towards you. He seems very angry.
So we're awake now.
You're awake. You're good.
Just like, oh, what happened? Why is there a guy with a gun? Why are we over here? We should go. Eddie, drive. Eddie, drive.
Eddie, drive.
Drive.
Okay.
Drive.
Okay.
Fern changes the
Start
station
driving.
while he's driving.
Yeah.
Where's the Van Halen now?
Jump.
Yeah.
Leap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sprawl. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great song. And Eddie, you begin to drive away, and this guy just starts unloading at the car,
Oh
But,
God.
but he's not hitting anything. It's very movie-esque. You managed to drive away
Stormtrooper.
without actually being, actually being
Stormtrooper.
shot. But what you do notice as you drive off into the distance, the guy who you literally just ran over
Yeah.
is standing up in the background. He's standing up, and more importantly, the guy who you clipped is now brushing himself off, and the three are looking at you like almost if this was a comic, they'd be shaking their hand angrily at you as you got away.
Uh-huh.
Damn,
my
kids.
Yeah.
Is this a simulation?
Do they start like running like T1000 or something like that?
No, they don't start running. They just like look at you angrily because there's no way they can catch you. But
we made a lot of T2 references today.
but what you do see is that the three helicopters are very close now, and they're coming in on your position. And you are driving this car, but these helicopters are coming after you.
Hey, Alistair, wake up.
Oh, he's awake. He's
We can
fine.
make it to DC.
I don't think we need to go to DC. I think they've come for us.
Also, are we in a simulation?
What?
Just asking for a friend.
What have you told these people, Clarence?
I told him that's not what it is. Okay, they keep going back to that.
No, it's
I'm
not a
just
simulation.
saying-
I was trying to.
I'm just saying we
was a
super ran
test
over those
for
people and they
Clarence.
seem
No,
fine.
it's not a simulation. If it was a
How come they're
simulation,
fine then?
if it was a simulation, then I'd be young again. This is dumb.
But how come those people were fine when we ran them over? I mean, accidentally ran them over.
What do you mean? How come they're fine? He
They
like
seem
looks back and
fine.
sees the agents like standing there looking at you guys, and he's like, I don't think I have an answer for that.
They kind of accidentally got run over and they seem fine. That's all I'm saying. Okay, maybe we should keep going.
Well, where
Super
do we go?
soldiers.
There's nowhere to go now.
So we make our stand here?
I'll stand. I do not intend to die, young lady.
You intend to grovel?
Oh, yes, that would be a good solution. Maybe they'll give my job back.
Mm,
Well, while we're trying to figure out how to get away from these helicopters, if there was a strategic place in town you would set up, where would that be, Mr. Alistair?
A strategic place in town. For who? For us?
Yeah, for them, because we're going to have to go find the balls, right? They're going to, right? Is that
A
the plan?
strategic place in town
The
was
plan?
that. And he points back to the bunker. He's like, that was the strategic place.
Do you know why they're following us or why they're trying to like kill us?
My dear, it's always because of you.
Okay, you know what? I've gotten that a lot, and I don't still understand why.
Don't you understand, Fern? You're connected to this whole thing.
I've heard that too, Mr. Alistair, and I must say that it's starting to get on my nerves because I don't understand what I have to do with the balls. I understand that I touch them, but why specifically do I have to be part of the shadow thing, and why am I connected to the eyes that are floating around town?
What do you mean? Fern, you're connected because it's part of you.
Am I a robot?
Are you a robot? Oh, my dear.
Are you a
Not even
robot?
in the
Is she a
least.
robot? Oh, I was
Hey.
excited for a second.
If she's
Okay.
connected, that means she can like control it or something, like a
No,
Pokemon.
I'm more
Pokemon
worried. I'm more worried it will control her, frankly.
Wouldn't that be cool though? I could like move stuff. Hey,
Yeah, that would be
I
cool.
move you out of the way in the name of the Lord.
Jesus.
Fern, as you say that, and point to, I assume, one of the helicopters, it like flies out, like it like shifts to the left a little bit.
Girl,
I,
that was awesome.
I, be gone from my sight.
Yeah, you wave your hand the other way, but it shifts to the left a little bit more, and you notice that something is going on in that helicopter. There's something definitely wrong, and it is, you now begin to see smoke coming out of it.
I'm sorry. How do I undo that? Be better. Don't.
Alistair looked at you, Eddie, and he's like, we should drive the opposite way. We should drive the opposite direction right now. And you see the helicopter begin to become engulfed in this black smoke as it begins to whirl sort of out of control. As the
Oh my
other two
God.
helicopters break off and move away from it, this one begins to sort of like spin down to the ground. And this black smoke is like not just coming off it like it's on fire, but like actually penetrating back into it.
Okay, Eddie
Hmm.
stops, and he said Alistair said to drive the opposite way.
Yeah.
Eddie stops and makes like the slowest 90-point turn he can. Well, he's like, "Eh," and then he like flips to reverse. He's like, drive, reverse, drive, reverse.
Yeah, he is
drive,
looking at you impetuously. He's so mad at you right now. And he's like, you can definitely tell that he understands not giving you a thing was probably the wrong choice. And he
Safety
is
first.
He is
Okay.
really upset. But he's like screaming at you to go faster.
Okay.
Yeah, this helicopter crashes into the ground, just slams into the ground. And the smoke that was in it begins to sort of like trickle out and move along the ground towards your position.
Here comes smoke.
Wait,
This is bad.
tell him that they all forgot what they're doing and they're gonna go home.
You all forgot what you're doing, and you're gonna go home.
Yeah, no, it's still, the smoke is still coming for you. You see two people sort of crawl their way out from the helicopter. And the smoke is just ignoring them completely. It's coming for you.
Should I? I'm just gonna drive away.
Okay.
That's behind us.
It's behind you now, yeah.
We're going away.
You're going away. Yeah, so you're driving as fast as you can away from this thing. It is chasing you down, but after a while, you're just faster than it. And the faster you go, it just sort of like slows down and then dissipates in the background. Where do you go? What do you do?
Where do we go? What do we do? I have no idea.
There's only one safe place that you can think of.
That's what I was about to say. There's only one place we can go.
Wiz live.
Can we take
But
Alistair
if
to
you
Wiz Live?
go, you'll be inviting Alistair into your base.
I mean, at this point, he gave us some pretty sick shit, so Fern's willing to, you know.
We can stop nearby, and he can have his car back, and then we can just run down. Maybe
You could do that. But then he may just drive off again.
So are we going to DC or what?
No, there's no reason now. They're here. They're here.
Do you
But
think
I
they
want
brought
to
the
see the
balls?
Statue of Liberty.
One day we will go on a trip and we will go see the Statue of Liberty. I promise. It'll be super fun. And I'll even do your hair. Because you can't go there with that hair. I don't know why I'm so mean this episode.
What happened? Everything went back to normal, and you became so mean.
It's all back to normal. Okay.
Yeah, you're right. So what?
Happy bitch
So
again.
what's the plan? Where are you going? You going back to Wiz Life? I mean, there's other
What are we
places
gonna
to
do
check
once we
out,
get
other
there?
people to see. I don't know.
Yeah, there's still Johnny.
Yeah.
What about the originals? What if we went back with them?
We went to the
What
school
if we
and see if we can find Johnny.
Shadow thing. Just, go find Johnny.
Yeah, I mean, he's connected. You know what? He maybe in his little psychobabble speech, we'll pretend he's crazy too, but he might drop some hints about what he's seen.
Yeah.
Sure. So the plan is to go to the school and find Johnny.
Yeah.
All right. Eddie, you drive the car. You drive the car with Alistair towards the school, and as you pull up to the parking area, you see on the benches and picnic tables out in front, you see Johnny and the originals there, and Johnny is screaming at them about something. And as you open the door and step out, Johnny looks right at you, Fern, and he begins to menacingly approach you as fast as he can, and the look on his face is insane. It's a look that is terrifying to you. And he runs up to you and he's like, "You!" And he lunges at you and wraps his arms around you and gives you the biggest hug you've ever felt in your life. And he begins to cry. And he is just sobbing. And he's like, "Oh, thank God it was real." And he hugs you. And that's where we end for today.
What?
They're there.
They're there.
Yeah, that's where we'll end for today.
What?
Can we go somewhere else? Ugh.
No, it is very awkward. He is gross crying. It is nasty.
She's got
snot
snot on her.
tears. Oh yeah, it's bad.
Wow.
He is losing his
Lord.
mind. But that's where we'll end for today.
Oh my God.
And we'll see what the payoff is next time. But okay, let's go around this screen here and find out what everyone's up to. If you want to hear more of their thoughts, the Patreon after show is the place to do it.
Oh my
Let's
God.
go around this screen and let's find out what people are up to. Ken, what's happening in your sweet, sweet life this week?
Well, not a lot. I got the mustaches back because it's Mother's Day and my baby mama likes the mustache, so here it is.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And we got to see your baby.
Yeah, the babies came in.
Yay.
Still doing Grand Theft Auto, still doing D&D on the weekend. Same old same for me, really. Nothing new. My life is exciting.
Sick.
All right.
I was a
Elspeth,
sales
what
pitch
are
if
you
I
up
ever
to?
heard it.
There you
Yeah,
go. Check me out.
What are you up to, Elspeth?
Honestly, same old, same old. I'm gonna be trying more Grand Theft Auto RP this week. I've been teasing it for like a week and a half now. But I'm really excited to get back into it with my character Debbie McDonald. Might play some more Rage too, but if you guys want to, you can come check me out, twitch.tv/Elspeth. I cast pretty much every day, except for Thursdays, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah. Probably not cast tonight though, because there's a big thunderstorm here going on, and my dog was barking for like the whole episode. So I had to continue to mute myself. She was like, "What is going on?" I don't know.
Octo,
Hey.
what's your life like? What's going on with you?
Hi, it's me, Octo. I swear I'm only half as dumb as Eddie actually is. So Sea of Heroes is back, baby. Game rules. I've been playing that a lot. And then also I'm doing a Pokemon randomizer, which is a lot of fun. I haven't done one in like 4 years. So we're playing through Heart Gold, Nuzlocke, the typical stuff. Yeah, that's about it. Bouncing between those two. Probably more Pokemon Heart Gold coming up because, or more of the randomizer because I haven't done it in a couple days and I want to get back to that. But yeah, that's
Cool.
it for me.
And Morgan, what is going on with you?
I have nothing, even though I'm totally wearing a branded shirt right now. Bonfire Studios, hello. Follow me at hug.life on Instagram. Thanks, bye.
I'm sorry, what was that? Pug Life on Instagram? What was that?
Hug.life on Instagram.
Oh, I was like, Pug Life? Follow me on Thug Life on Instagram.
No, it's
Hashtag
Hug
Thug
Life.
Life is where I post most of my stuff.
Yeah.
Hashtag hot dog life.
Okay. Well, that's it for us. Thank you so much for watching, tuning in, and we will see you next time with an all-new episode. Hopefully, we'll see what Johnny thinks of all this, maybe. And we'll see you then. So that's it for us. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.